Hey, stop scrolling for a second. Close your eyes and think about the last time you actually felt sound instead of just heard it. That's exactly the kind of shift that happens the first time you use the LS50 Wireless II. Before anything else, check the current price and availability. High-end powered speakers with this level of precision and clarity don't hang around at stable pricing for long, and you don't want to come back later wishing you jumped on it. This is for the person who notices sound. You know the difference between flat audio that feels two-dimensional and real sound that feels like it's happening around you. You're tired of highs that shriek, mids that hide, or bass that flops around with no authority. You knew it was time to upgrade the moment you cranked your current setup and thought, this doesn't feel right. Once you experience what these speakers do, and how they make every track, every scene, every detail come alive, you'll realize you've left compromise behind. The first time you press play, it's not just clearer. It's presence. Music no longer sits in the room like background noise. It fills the space with texture, weight, and scale. Vocals feel like they're standing in front of you. Instruments have space to breathe. Even quieter details suddenly matter, not because they're louder, but because they're real. Picture this, you're listening to a track you know by heart, and it suddenly feels like you're hearing it for the first time. Or a movie soundtrack that once felt muddled now reveals layers you didn't know existed. Games that felt flat before suddenly hit directional cues with precision that actually pulls you into the world. That's not hype, that's the emotional shift from merely hearing to experiencing sound. While you're here thinking about it, take another look at the price. Don't let a dip in stock or a weird price swing talk you out of something that genuinely elevates every moment you listen. If there's a voice in your head whispering, "Are powered speakers necessary?" Here's the twist, it stops being a question the moment you hear how effortless the performance feels. You don't mess with amps or external hardware. You just connect, play, and feel the difference. One surprise benefit? The way even ordinary playlists start sounding rich and detailed, not just okay. Owning these feels different. You notice it the first time the speaker fills the room without strain. You feel it when every nuance in a track becomes noticeable. You realize this is gear built for someone who recognizes quality the moment they hear it. Sound feels full and layered, detail feels natural, not forced. Every track feels alive, music feels like a presence, not background. It feels like something you're genuinely glad you have. They need space to breathe, not tucked in corners. They reveal every detail, even in quiet moments. At some point you stop comparing weaker options. Every time you glance at lesser speakers, your mind ends up right back here, because deep down you already know what you really want. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. If you're ready to stop settling for flat, lifeless audio and start feeling the sound you listen to every day, check the current pricing, make the choice, and move forward. This is the speaker pair that matches how seriously you hear.